Right guys, welcome back. Another short video. Slightly off the beaten track. We're at Merthyr and we're going to be taking a look at this place. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I just walked up that big hill. My days, I used to be so fit. Anyway, we are here at Cyfarthfa in Merthyr. We're going to be taking a look at this castle. We'll head on in and let them know we're going to take a drone over. There's a lot of landscaped parkland, etc. There's a lake over there, tennis courts over there, lots of nice greenery, manicured gardens. We shall take a look. But the main attraction with the drone will be this place right there. I do believe it is City and Council. I'll just have to confirm that. There are a number of signs around saying it's City and Council. They can be deceiving because it could be just the parkland, not the house. So we're going to find out shortly. Meanwhile, we'll just take a look at this sign. Thanks for heading back to the channel. Slowly growing. So we have got a number of activities on. I do believe it's only £2.50 to enter the castle. Got a cannon there. So that's Merthyr in South Wales. Huge regeneration programme on the move. Infrastructure on new roads. I'm just hanging out the way here because there was a family in the doorway. I don't really want to catch them. On the GoPro, security vehicle right outside. We'll just wait for those to go and then we'll head in. So a quite nice setting, the grounds. Let's see if there's any information about the house on this one. So the Welsh Government, Merthyr, the Council, it is Cyfarthfa Castle Museum and Art Gallery, 1825. Right, let's head on in. I'll cover the GoPro if anybody comes out. I don't really want them on, any families.
Nice house. Yeah. Thank
you. Alright, drone, I phoned in earlier.
Oh yeah.
We're going to take it over now, if that's okay?
We're not allowed to use drones, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
In the park.
Okay.
You've got to seek permission from the council.
It's council owned, isn't it? Yeah, it's public, isn't it?
Alright, man.
How's it going, okay? I'll do it from outside then.
We're not allowed to use them.
Drone flying in the park.
Yeah, if I do it from outside.
No.
Why is that?
You're not allowed to fly drones in the park.
If it's council, if it's publicly accessible, public land, you can.
No, you can't. You need authorization
from
the council now.
Right.
To get permission of them if they'll allow you to fly it.
From the public area?
Anywhere in the park.
I'm not going to be in the park. I'm going to be outside.
But if the drone is
But it's going to be in the park itself, innit?
Yeah, the drone's going to come all the way over. I'll be out on the main road.
You'll still need permission because you're bringing the drone into the park.
Yeah.
You still need permission from the council.
Right, I don't think that's right, mind.
It is. It's been like that for years.
Yeah, that might be the
like
trouble then. You may need to double check that. It's
It is. Because when we had issues with this before with people coming in, yeah,
right.
the rules were no drone flying. You've got to be licensed to fly
Yeah,
the drone.
Yeah,
And you need authorization of whoever's running the park to fly the drone in the park.
right. I understand. I hear you. If I stand in the park, okay. I mean, I'm not going to get long-winded about it, but if I was standing in the public park here, I can do it still. I won't do it, but I'll do it from outside.
No, you still can't bring your drone into the park. Because although you were outside the gates,
Yeah,
your drone is in the park.
It's not just about permissions either, it's about safety.
Yeah.
As long as the council are aware, they can put the right precautions in to make sure.
yeah, I understand. Yeah,
We can take your contact details and then get that sorted.
If you've got
and then,
authorization from the council, you
Yeah.
can stand in the park and do it.
yeah.
But unless
I think that this setup here falls under the same kind of setup as Margam Castle,
Right.
Margam House. It's owned by the council now, the state then, if you like. It's publicly accessible, it's publicly owned. You are allowed to walk in and fly.
But
Depending you've got your right credentials, which I
because
have.
there's access to the public, that doesn't give the public right to come and do what they want in here.
No,
It's the
no,
same with
not,
motorbikes.
not inside.
It's a public
outside.
park, but
Outside.
motorbikes are not allowed in here.
Yeah. I haven't got a motorbike.
No, I'm not saying you got a motorbike. What I'm saying is people bring off-road bikes in here,
Yeah.
which they're not supposed to.
Yeah, that would be illegal because
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
And also,
drone flying, it is allowed.
I'm not saying it's not allowed, but you need authorization and permission to do it.
Yeah.
Unless you go there, you can stand outside the park
Yeah.
and fly it outside the gates.
No, I got to make the video today. There's a documentary getting made, you see, and we come to get the footage.
Right.
And it does entail,
Yeah, we need
how
to
do you
see-
pronounce it? Cyfarthfa?
Cyfarthfa.
Cyfarthfa
We need to see
Castle, right?
You know,
Cyfarthfa
permission
Castle.
from the,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the relevant people for that to happen.
Yeah.
We can't authorise it.
Oh,
'cause it's out of our
I understand.
hands.
I'm not asking you to authorise it. I'm just letting you know that I'm going to do it. And just to keep things reasonably happy, I'm going to go just to the main road there. But you are allowed to do it. I wouldn't do it otherwise.
Well, all the years I've been up here, it hasn't been
You
allowed
need authorisation
without
from the
permission
From who?
from the council.
Yeah. What department?
You need to phone the
Did-
council. It's an external.
You'll have to speak to them and explain to them what you want,
Yeah.
and they can put you through to the right person. If they authorise it,
Yeah.
and these guys are email, there's not an issue with you coming up here.
I hear you. I hear you from your point of view, but it is a lawful activity, you see. This is why we need to get the footage today, because we won't be around again.
But we can only go by what we know.
Yeah.
Flying a drone in the park, it don't happen.
You know,
Even if you were standing outside the park.
these drones, right, go quite some distance, miles. I could have flown it from the other end of that retail park.
Seen that drone, the same
Yeah,
would have,
yeah.
the same
It'll be
would
quite
have.
high. You won't see it. If you see the drone, it's not going to kind of identify people. It's going to be so high. We just make documentaries. We'll buzz around the house.
But you
We'll do
still
some
need permission
cinematic shots and video.
authorization to do it.
So what's going to happen if I do it?
Well,
You're not going to shoot it down, no?
You never know. But you just told us now what you intend to do.
Yeah, I do,
So
yeah.
if we do find a drone flying,
Yeah.
it would be reported to council. And
Oh,
then
that's
they
all
could
right.
take it further.
Yeah,
But
that's
you're
all
not allowed to have a drone in the park.
You're not going to ring the police or no one.
But the thing is, like, nobody would be allowed to have a drone in the park just because you've got something to film.
Yeah.
If someone came in and said, I want to use a drone, they
Yeah.
wouldn't be allowed.
It's not just you personally.
Yeah.
I know
it's
that.
everybody.
The from my understanding, I mean, I do this a lot. You guys, let's say you're a private company or the council, you own what's on the ground. The airspace is governed by the CAA, Civil Aviation Authority, so that gives the go-ahead basically with the correct drone, the correct weight of
We're
drone.
not pretending to know the insides of the law.
No, I'm telling you, you're saying I can't do it, but I'm trying to say I
Policy,
can.
We, all of us here, it's not just like us, the
Yeah.
managers,
Yeah.
have been told drones are not allowed to be used unless you seek permission from the
Yeah.
council.
Yeah, the council, they'll grant it anyway. They can't
Well,
they
that's
can't
fine.
deny
You
it.
If
need
they
to-
grant
the
it,
point
but
is
that's got to
you've
be
got that
authorised.
authorisation.
We don't need to. That's my point. We don't need to get
But
the
we've had no
authorization.
information about this.
No, you wouldn't have. This is completely out of the blue. I've turned up today now to get the footage for the short video that's going to be made. It's going to end up on one of the YouTube channels. That's all it is.
Well, as far as I'm aware, you need permission to do it.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware. And
Yeah.
I've been up here 10 years, and that's what it's always been since I've been here.
Right on.
Because we've had people come in here before wanted to fly drones,
Yeah.
and we've had to refuse them. And when
Yeah.
we spoke to the management, they said they're not allowed unless they're licensed,
Yeah.
and they've got authorization from us. They ain't allowed to fly a drone. You're in
Right.
the flight path to the air, to the Prince Charles as well.
Yeah. The hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've done all the relevant checks I need to. We're not in a red zone here. We're not far from it. But I mean, the hospital is not a red zone anyway. I know they got the helicopters back and forth. But I tell you, what, I'm going to wander around, just have a look around outside,
Right. Yeah, you can have a look
and
around.
get some ground footage. And then in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'll wander back outside and I'll take it up.
Well, you shouldn't be taking it up, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because these guys have got no permission or proof of authorization from the council.
Yeah.
Say that you're coming in, and they've allowed you to do it.
Yeah.
We can't just allow people to turn up whenever they want
Go on, guys.
and take videos
Yeah.
of whatever they want in the park. It can't happen like that.
Yeah. I hear you.
Because we'd have every Tom, Dick and Harry in here with drones otherwise.
Yeah.
But you definitely need to get permission to come in and fly the drone. Whether you're outside the gate
What
flying
council is it up here? Merthyr Council?
Council.
Or is it it's not Cardiff, is it?
Merthyr Council.
Merthyr, yeah.
You'd have to ring them and explain to them what you're going to do, and they'll probably give you permission to do it.
Yeah.
But unless these guys have had an email stating you're coming in to fly a drone, it can't be happening today.
Right. On that note, I'll just go to the outside, because he's just a member of the public outside.
Yeah.
I'm a member of the public on the inside, because it's council
you are.
owned.
Yeah.
Right. But just to not rock the boat too much, because I respect what you're saying, I could stand 3 mile away, 4 mile away, and I'll still get the same footage. I only come in just to let you
It's
know.
not within our policy. That's the difference. We're
Yeah.
not saying you commit a crime.
Yeah, no, I know that there's no crime. Yeah, we don't. I don't work for the council, so the policy doesn't abide to me.
But this is council law.
Well, the council policy don't apply.
She just said it's policy. The council policy doesn't. I don't have to abide by that. I don't work for the council.
No, you
I'm a
don't.
member of
Any
the public.
citizen
You
needs
don't have to
Yeah.
apply.
Any member of the public.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not just you personally.
No.
You don't have to work for the council to be able to come in and do these things.
No. What you were saying is you've got a policy of no drones. You said.
We're not
No,
allowed
there's not a
drones.
policy of no drones. There's a policy where people have to come and apply. If they want to fly
film
their drones, they
anything,
can, but
yeah.
they have to, they have to be the correct measures in place. There's safety issues as well. If people are
What's the
flying
safety
drones
issue?
around,
What are you concerned about?
Well, you could hit a member of the public
No.
with flying your drone around. Yeah, you say no,
We
but
don't
it is
know that.
possible, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's going to be high.
possible.
You won't even
It
see
doesn't
it.
matter what, I appreciate what you're saying, but by nature of the job that we're doing, we've got to stick to what
And we've
been
got to
told.
inform you that you doing that goes against what we've been told as
Yeah.
members of staff, that we are not to allow. We can't say to you, yes.
That's
go
why I'm going
ahead
to
and do
return
it,
to the public road outside.
because we've been told not to.
If the drone comes over, whether it goes over, at 20 feet or 100 feet, it doesn't make a blind bit of
can't do
difference. Not
anything.
with this type of drone.
We can't do anything about
Different
that.
drones got different rules, quite stringent rules as well.
But
This drone
that's
is
what
open
I'm
to
saying,
anything.
We don't know the ins and outs of
Yeah.
that. We're just going on what we've
Yeah.
been told.
And
as
that's
a
why you have to
general-
apply, is because there are different levels.
Yeah,
And there
I
are
haven't got
different
time to apply
categories.
now because I got to get this footage done before it either starts raining or it gets a bit dark. So I'll just nip out to the public area there, just outside. I'll fly it in. I'm safe, don't worry. Okay, and I'm just letting you know that I'm going
But
to
this
do
is the
it.
issue. I mean, when did you know you want to come to do this? Was it today you knew you wanted to
No. It's sometimes we get short notice
Right, so
to get the footage.
when
You
were
know,
you told?
it would have been in 24 hours.
24
But it's not up to us to get permission.
Yeah, it is. It's not up to these guys.
No. It's not up to me to
to
get
see-
permission
Well, it's up to whoever
because
you're working
I'm
for.
doing a lawful activity from
It's not
a lawful
I'm
area.
not saying, it's not lawful.
Yeah.
But there's a difference between abiding by the law and abiding by what we've been told.
Exactly, policy. I abide by the law, not policy. So if I was breaking the law, phone the police, but I'm not going to be breaking the law. That's my point,
But from the council point of view, they have to know. They don't know. They can't just grant blanket permission.
Yeah.
Because you
No,
can't
they
find
won't
something
know.
that is not
We've done
written
loads of
down.
council buildings. You must have gone to a park or at some point in your life you must have seen a drone flying, yeah? In parks, they're council. Makes no difference. people are out in parks walking dogs. The same it is. There is no law.
Okay.
As long as you fly reasonably, you've got your right kind of credentials, which I have.
But anyone could, do you see what I mean?
You
Anyone
may
could
have all the
say that.
credentials and the paperwork to say you can fly a drone,
Yeah,
but you still need that permission
Yeah.
to come onto a land to fly that drone.
yeah, I'm not coming onto the land.
But your drone is.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
the drone is in the airspace.
But it's
There's
not
a
over the
difference.
ground. It's over the ground. It's not.
I hear you. We get this a lot. The drone is in the airspace,
Yeah.
not on the ground.
No, it doesn't have to be on the ground to be able to say you're not having it in yet.
Sorry.
Even if it's 1,000 foot up in the air,
Yeah.
it's still taking pictures of
Honestly,
the ground.
it doesn't, honestly.
That's what we're saying. And to do it, you need to get. If you knew 24 hours ago,
Yeah.
a day ago, you could. Not obviously not you. The guy who
Yeah,
asked
yeah.
you to come here, he could have easily rung the council
Yeah.
and asked permission to do that.
He might have. I don't know.
But there's been no authorisation given
Yeah.
to any of these to say that you're coming in.
Yeah. You know what the
It's the same-
council are like.
It's the same as when they go weddings, right? They
Yeah.
got to book it
Yeah.
with the council. They can't just turn up dressed up and say we're going to use the room. They can't do that.
I understand. I got to get on. If you need to speak to anybody else, I mean, or if anybody's going to come and see me, I'm going to be about 10 minutes like set up, and then it'll be about a 15-minute flight.
Well, if just to make you aware, if these guys
Yeah.
see you drone flying around here,
Yeah.
they're well within their rights to report it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
Because
You
obviously-
can report it, but I can assure you, no, nothing will come of it. I'm not doing anything wrong.
No, we're not saying you do it wrong. What we're saying is, to do what you want to do, you've got to have permission.
Yeah.
Whether
I hear you, but I got to
Or
respectfully
you
tell you
like
that
it.
is incorrect.
It's not. It's been like that since I've been up here for 10 years.
Right.
No
Well,
drone flying unless the flyer is licensed and they've had permission to do it.
yeah. Okay.
And that's been like that since I've been up here.
Yeah.
And I've been here 10 years. So I don't see
Nice
where,
building, mine, isn't it?
I don't see where things are going to change for you.
No, nothing has changed. There is no law that needs to be passed
No.
for you to turn up onto a public.
But there is a thing, permission.
Yeah,
We can't just have people turning up at the park and say, oh, well, I'm going to fly a drone now.
yeah. I'm going to nip out there because I don't want to catch everybody on this. I'll just nip out there and I'm going to go down onto the public area in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. All right? Cheers, then. Oh, my days. I was getting on. Right, we're not going to get anywhere there, folks. Yeah, we're not going to get anywhere there. He's quite adamant that you can't fly in a council park, council land. So what we'll do, we'll head down there shortly. I mean, if I'm honest with you, I might just take it off from the park because it is, as I keep mentioning, council, publicly owned. Tell you what I'll do, I'll go for a little wander around just to show you some of the castle. I'll give them a bit more time if they need to check anything or come out, but as we all know, lawful activity is allowed. Right, so what have we got here? What was it, 1825? Not bad at all. So there is a museum and a gallery inside. I believe there is £2.50 charge, but you know, I've got the GoPro going and all the rest of it, so I'm not going to be paying to go in. I think I am there. It's all right there. Let's make sure we're still recording. Yeah, down to 39% on the GoPro, so we'll crack on shortly with the flight. Because you can't really see much from there. Cyfarthfa Castle. Oop, nearly on my bum. Cyfarthfa Castle, Merthyr Tydfil, South Wales. There's a few areas around here that I want to do, I will be making a short of general dynamics, which has been covered by somebody on YouTube. I do believe the rules have been changed slightly at that place. There's new signage in place and gates and what have you, so I'll check that out soon. You've got a bandstand over there. Yeah, there's the security guard. He's come back out. I don't mind going to have another few minutes with him. The reception area was getting quite crowded with people coming in and out of the castle. I'm going to do it in the park. I've just decided. All right. He's on the phone. He's on the phone to someone. All right, mate. I'm going to do it just for you. I am.
Well, you shouldn't be doing it, I have told you.
Yeah. I'm going to do it here. It's council owned. It's publicly accessible.
Yeah, it's public accessible.
Yeah.
You need permission to be flying drone.
Yeah, you don't on this one, mate.
Yes, you do. I've been here 10 years.
Yeah.
And that's what it's been.
No, it's slightly wrong on it, honestly.
I'm not. Trust me, I'm not.
All right.
You can't just, people just can't turn up and do what they want in here. Yes.
Maybe not what they want. I'm not saying they can, but what I'm saying is...
But it's still owned by the council.
Yeah, I know.
If the council decide we're stopping people coming in here, not just you.
Well, okay, I'll give you a straightforward answer to that then. 'Cause I don't want to be rude to you. There's no signs up saying it's private. There's no signs up saying no drones. Okay? So I'm just going to go over the bench there. And I take it up now.
People are being told, obviously.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It won't be long now. 10-15 minutes.
You can't be just turning up and expect to fly a drone around the park.
Yeah, you can do it, my friend.
You or whoever it was should have arranged this with the council.
Yeah. I don't think it was arranged with the council because it doesn't need to be.
But you need to get authorisation off the council to fly drones in here.
You don't, my friend. There's no signs up.
Well, I don't know why all of a sudden now this week.
You know, if you go on the
10 years
website,
ago,
if you go on the
the rules
council
have changed.
website, if you go on the council website and click on this place, there's no drone legislation at all.
No, it's probably not. But what I'm saying to you is, you need to contact them to get permission to come in here.
You don't. It's publicly accessible. You can walk straight in. It's owned by the state.
No, it's owned by the council.
Yeah, state.
This land is the council land, and like I said, if the council
Yeah,
decide
government. Same
to
diff.
lock all the gates to stop the public coming in, they got the right to do it.
Yeah, if they close the park at 6 o'clock, for example, you can't jump the gates. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm
It's
saying to
open.
you is, if the council decide to close the park at 2 o'clock in the afternoon,
Yeah.
that's closed. You public are not allowed in here. So it doesn't matter whether it's 2 o'clock or 6 o'clock, the park's shut.
Yeah. If it's shut, you can't come in, but the park's open.
Yeah, it's
You
not
close
open
until 7.
That doesn't.
What time do you close?
It's not open till 7, so that's where you.
5 or 7, I believe.
But you don't know the times, obviously.
I don't, I'm asking, what is it, 5 or 7?
It's 5:15 this man.
5:15, right. What's the time now? 3:05.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of time, I'll be gone in 10-15
Doesn't
minutes.
matter what time the park shuts, at the end of the day, permission has got to be given.
It hasn't, my friend.
Well, why has it changed today now, then, from the last 10 years?
Nothing has changed. What,
Well, according to you,
no, you were
telling
telling me it's been like that for 10 years, it hasn't.
we've had this issue in the past before with other people.
Right, I tell you what then, I'll give you 10 minutes, you speak to the council, okay, and I bet they tell you it's allowed.
I am running the council.
No, if you ring the council,
Right.
you could probably get through a lot quicker than me. If you ring the council, just tell them what's going on, and they'll probably say don't worry about it.
Yeah, because obviously they're trying to say, oh, well, if he's there doing it now, there's nothing we can do. But you need permission.
Nah, you don't, my friend.
Well,
If they were going to stop it, they'd have signs up.
this is what the rule has been since I worked up here. And
Right.
whether you come in here and say, no, it's changed now this week, we're allowed to come in and fly drones. That's
I haven't
another
said it's
issue.
changed. I've said that that's what the
But
law
you just
is.
told me that it hasn't been like that this last 10 years. Which
Not
it has.
here, no, it hasn't anywhere.
has.
It hasn't.
Because we've had it in the past. People have come in and flown drones. We've contacted the management who run in the park, and they said they're not allowed to do it without permission.
Right,
So
well,
what you're saying is management is saying...
well if that's true, what you're saying, okay, I'm going to disagree with it.
Right.
And I'm just going to fly it from there. And
But you need to make sure from now on, if you were coming in this park to put that drone up, you need, or wherever it is,
well, it'll only be the once we come in.
you need to get whoever's sending you,
Yeah,
get permission to come here.
yeah.
Or next time it happens, the police will be called.
You're not going to ring them now, no?
You need permission to do it.
Are you going to ring them now?
No, I'm not going to ring the police.
Right, I'll just get on with it.
Right? But from future reference, if you come in here to do the drone, you need to get permission before you can fly it.
Yeah.
And that rule has been since I've been here.
Right, well, we're not going to get anywhere like this. I beg to do, I'm not going to argue black and blue, but it's not correct legislation, that ain't.
Right, okay, if that's what you want to believe,
'Cause
you
it-
don't know the rules of the park. If that's what you want to believe, you believe that.
Well, I know the rules.
You know the rules of Cyfarthfa Park, do you?
Not as a full statement like that. I know the drone rules.
You know the rules of Cyfarthfa Park.
The drone rules.
You may know the drone rules about how you can fly it and where you can fly from a distance,
Yeah.
but you don't know the rules of Cyfarthfa Park.
I didn't say I did, but because it falls under the council, you can fly the drone. I'll just go there now and fly it because you're not going to get anywhere like
No,
this.
you're not.
But don't worry about it, 10-15 minutes. If anybody's going to come over, I'll just be by the bench there.
Well, you just told me you're going outside the park.
Yeah, I changed my mind because it is a public area.
Yeah, it's a public area, but that doesn't give the public the right to come in and do whatever they want in the park.
Correct. But if it's lawful, they are allowed.
Not without permission.
No, that's where the...
Like I just explained
Yeah.
there. If somebody wants to get married in here,
Yeah.
you're going to book it.
No,
Turn up all dressed up and take the room.
it's okay, my friend. All right, guys, I just turned away there because there's another family coming out. I'm just going to go on the bench here and set it up, and up we go. Oh, he's getting angry. He's not happy at all. He ain't. Tell you what I'll do, just to keep things extra special, I'm going to go down with the bin just behind this fountain area, because it'll just centralise me to the front end of the castle. And just go in here by the bin, all right, just there by the light. And right, I'll catch you on takeoff, boys and girls. Okay, right, Cyfarthfa Castle in Merthyr. Security has finally gone back in. He is not happy with me. So check drone assist, absolutely okay to go. So you know what that means. Up she goes. Okay, right. We go pretty high on this, so I'm chucking in sport mode because there's a few wood pigeons and what have you around. So there is the castle, centre stage. I don't know what all the hassle was over. He was not impressed, was he? Kept going on and on and on. Right, okay, so a cinematic shot of the front. So there we have it. Just there, 1825. There was all sorts of permission coming out there, wasn't there? 10 years he's worked here, nobody's flown a drone. But then all of a sudden someone had flown a drone. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Look at that turret there. Should we go over? Why not? Straight over the grounds we go. Oh yeah, that one, look, it's filled in there. Just stand on top of that one. We do like our castles. And there's not many people here at all. You know, if there are crowds here, we wouldn't be here. And a lot of them are inside. So, very beautiful castle here in Merthyr. So we get a nice shot of that one. Look at that. So there I am, just there. Cars just passed me. Right, let's go to the main house area. So I'm in cine mode again because I don't want to waste the battery. I'll quickly switch it to sport mode if any birds start coming close, just to get away from them. So let's check out that turret. Yeah, the birds on there, look. Yeah, just there. There's another turret there, look, the larger one. I wonder how high the turret is. Let's have a look. So as always, we'll come down, we'll straighten the camera, and we'll come down, we'll zoom in. What are we? We are just at 33 meters. Okay. Here come the wood pigeons. Let's take some of the ground on the outside. Very beautiful. It's in pretty good nick, isn't it? A lot of these castles and manor houses are very much run down, but this one does look pretty good, at least from the front. So let's take a look at the back of the castle. Look at that shot there. Now then, look at that. Cyfarthfa Castle. You've impressed today. These big redwood trees, there's plenty of them here. Bring the drone around, we'll get some awesome footage there. Look at that. So 65 meters high, taking the whole castle and the grounds in one shot, just there. Very nice. I'm back in. See, what was the fuss? Maybe I could sell on the video. Security guard will have a copy. Ladies behind the counter can have a copy. And straight over we go. Excellent. What is that one there? It's a different type of little chimney there. What is that? It's like an old smoke chimney or gas something. I don't know what that is. We've zoomed in. I don't want to go much closer to it. So check the batteries. So 55% there, 15% there on the GoPro. It's very good. Let's get nice and high and we'll have a look at the surrounding area. So you've got the lake on the bottom and all the manicured lawns and trees. So over there is Merthyr. There's the new bypass on the A465 that's been going on for donkey's years. I think it's coming to an end now. There's about 10 new bridges, miles and miles of new dual carriageway and infrastructure all around that area, heavily funded by the EU. You got the outskirts of Merthyr, Cyfarthfa Retail Park just over there, and that lot there is Merthyr Retail Park. Again, heavily funded throughout this area. Tough times in the past, Merthyr. Look at all the greenery and the landscaping. Should be proud of it. Get somebody in to film it. Show it off. But they don't like it. They just don't like it. Right, so I'll stop talking for a bit and I shall let you take in some of the grounds. Okay, right, before we wrap that one up, we'll just go centre of the house and we'll do a droney and we're kicking right up this time. We got plenty of battery there, GoPro's down to 10, so we'll get out drawing. We'll bring him down centre, just there. Look at that. Now then, okay, right, let's line him up and here we go. There you go. I hope you liked that video. Little different on this one. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. And as always, you know what's coming. I shall catch you on the next one.